So here's something startling. Drug crime south of the border may affect the supply and price of avocados. Yep, drug cartels are looking to cash in on southwestern Mexico's export business that brings in more than $2 billion a year. Not only that, the U.S. government says it won't put health inspectors in harm's way, meaning avocados won't be checked before they are shipped north. Here in the U.S., consumption, by the way, is soaring. In 2017, the average American ate 7.5 pounds of avocados. And by law, the bulk of what's on the market has to be imported, mostly from Mexico. Danny Coulson is here. He's a former FBI Deputy Assistant Director and the FBI's Hostage Rescue Team Commander. So let's jump right in, Danny. So what's happening here, you've got small-scale growers. They're being forced to take arms, some with AR-15s to fight off these drug cartels looking to infiltrate their businesses. Can avocado farmers stand up to the drug cartels?
Oh, no, they clearly can't. I think we've talked about a lot of things on your show, and this is the first time we really talked about avocados. But this is a very, very important topic, and because it shows the inability of the Mexican government to protect its own economy. This activity is a great boon to the Mexican people. Small businesses, small farms can actually thrive, but now because of the wealth, these criminal organizations are coming in and trying to disrupt it, trying to profit by the other people's work. And I think really it's ultimately a protection racket. I think they know, these cartels know, that this is so important to Mexico that they will, I think what they're going for here is they will protect the avocado growth because they know that the Mexican government cannot. So it's a terrible situation.
So how would that work then?
Mexico can't handle it.
So how does that work if the drug cartels take over the avocado orchards? How does that work if they're protecting them, as you just pointed out?
I don't think they would do that, not production, but they would see to it that nobody disrupted the production. They do that down there. That's fairly common.
And do they get a percentage? They get a cut?
There'd be a variety of different ways to do it. There would be a set price or maybe a cut or something. But remember the old protection rackets in New York City run by the mafia? It's exactly the same thing. We will protect you, but you got to pay us a part of it. It's kind of a shame that Mexico can't deal with this. It's really a shame for the Mexican people.
In fact, let's listen to one lime grower on this subject.
In the
last 2 weeks, they attacked 2 lemon packing factories. That's the source of work for everyone. If the business owners were to close their plants, the region's economy would come crashing down.
I mean, it's really horrible. And can we trust drug cartels to make sure most of the profits go to the farmers so the farmers don't, get completely cut out of the deal?
Well, you can only trust them if you pay them.
Right.
I mean, they become a part of the enterprise. These are like mini governments down there now, where actually they'll do protection rackets. They'll do, obviously, their drug production and distribution. But it's a shame the Mexicans can't control their own crime problem. The basic responsibility of a government is security and order, and they can't do that now. About the only entity down there are the Mexican Marines. They're competent. They're not corrupted. And they can actually do this, but the Mexican government has to step up and say, we're going to do it, or the other bad guys are going to do it.
Why won't they?
That's a really, really good question. I think they need to totally reorganize their criminal justice system, their police departments. They should go to Colombia, see what Colombia did against FARC, and model them, because they're good now. I work in Colombia a lot, and they've got it. Their government gets it. FARC is no longer a major issue, and the Mexicans need to do the same thing. They're the hardest working people in the world, and their people deserve security and an opportunity to thrive, and right now they're not getting it.
Let's listen to an avocado producer.
First, that is the image we project. This can alter the business and it would not suit anyone. And second, it brings more insecurity. We wake up hoping it doesn't happen, that it doesn't affect us. But our negotiation is very important because the United States is our most important client.
Wrapping up here, Danny, can or should the U.S. intervene? You've got the U.S. Department of Agriculture warning that it could withdraw orchard inspectors without, of course, as you know, without Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service. Can we even trust the safety of avocados from Mexico?
I don't think we can, not until they cut some kind of a deal. And I really hope Mexico steps up here. They have the capability in certain limited situations, but across the board, there's corruption there. We recently saw the big shootout between the government and the cartels where the government lost. So it's really a troubling situation, and it needs to get back. We need the Mexican economy to thrive. It's good for our country. It's good for them, too.
It's really sad for the farmers, mainly. I have to leave it there, though. Danny Coulson, thank you, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you, ma'am. It's always a pleasure.
Likewise.